Yeah, guys, welcome to this Premier League reaction to Man City 2, Bees 1. My reaction stream. And actually, I can't go into a rant because it was a great performance. The lads put in a fantastic performance yesterday. It was just Erling Haaland FC again, I'm afraid, that spoiled it. 1-0 up in the first minute and everything, we were. Wissa, and unfortunately he's got an injury now. We're going to have to see. Hopefully he's fine for playing Spuds next Saturday. We probably won't need him in the League Cup. We got the League Cup this week. Leyton Orient at home on Tuesday in the Carabao Cup. So he might not be needed for that. Well, so it's probably just as well if he has got a bad injury. I mean, I'm going to go into that in a little while. See what Thomas Frank has said about it all. But obviously, I'm very pleased with this. Okay, the result, not happy. Because, yeah, it's City. Didn't expect to get anything there. I actually did put us to lose 3-1. And it was only 2-1. We didn't get walloped. We didn't get slapped at all. I held our own. Really good performance from the lads. Everything but the result. So, and it was 2-1. It was close. Not many people can say they went there and held their own against City and produced a good performance and only lost 2-1. So, I think that was brilliant. But Haaland was the difference for them in the end yet again. I thought we looked a better team most of the time, especially the first half. But then you still don't take your chances. You don't finish things off or whatever, and that's it. You get punished. And Luca's there. Hi, mate. Yeah, big up to you, Luca. Cheers for coming in, bro. Brilliant. And Rich, you're here, United TV. Big up, guys. Big up to you, my friend. And thanks for coming in, popping in into the live chat. Brilliant. This isn't going to be on too long, of course. We got the big one, Arsenal and Spuds. Is Spuds versus Arsenal. Going to be at 2:00, so I won't be on here too long. Obviously, just wanted to do this reaction. I'm going to have so much tomorrow to do. Obviously, you've got the Buzz, my debate show tomorrow, and I've got to do part of that's going to be a preview for the Carabao Cup against Leyton Orient. So that's because that's Tuesday, of course, that match. So I'm going to be doing a bit of a preview. Well, obviously the preview on there, on the Buzz, as well as obviously talking about the games over the weekend, which include all the incidents, of course. Should be a few things happening in the Spuds and Arsenal. Should be a few incidents there. Few things, controversial moments and stuff, I reckon, and whatever. As we had them yet again in the other matches over the weekend. So we'll obviously go into all that, and as I say, will be the preview for the Bees versus Leyton Orient. That'll be tomorrow in my Buzz one debate show. So look, watch out for that tomorrow. Probably be around sort of 5:00. That'll be tomorrow. Anyway, guys, we're getting to this, of course. We've got to talk about this match yesterday. We performed really well. And, just a shame we couldn't come out with something. I thought we did deserve at least a point. But what you think you deserve and what you get are two different things, unfortunately. Anyway, here's the report, and I'll go into obviously the teams in a little while as well. They had 54% possession to our 46, which saying a big difference there, we held our own. We actually, I think we attacked really well. We took it to them. We didn't hold back. We didn't defend all the time like we have known to do. I think we really went at the City, and that's what you got to do. They had 7 shots on target to our 5, not much difference there, and 6 off target to our 2. And 2 big chances to our none, I suppose. That's the only other thing. 544 they had total passes. We owned 468. Again, not much difference. So, and the 485 complete passes to our 398. Not much in it either. We done 15 tackles to their 5. They done 5 blocks to our 1. We done 42 duels, 1 to their 24. So, big difference there as well for us. 12 corners to our 3, 1 offside each, and they done 9 fouls, we done 3. So, you could say we had really good stats there. It was really good. Just a shame we couldn't come away with anything, which we did deserve. We deserved at least a point. But there we go. I think we can look forward to now with the League Cup. We've got confidence for that. To play Leyton Orient now at home. Hopefully we should get that through that. You'd think we would, but don't know. Can't underestimate Leyton Orient, I guess, but still think we should get through. And then of course we got Premier against the Spuds on Saturday. That's another important one. We can perform like this against them. Maybe come away with the actual result this time. Even better. So anyway, here's the report. Wissa was on target as Brentford were beaten 2-1 by Premier League champions Man City on Saturday afternoon. The DR Congo international got the bees off to a flyer at the Etihad. Well, sorry, I should say Etihad. Bit disrespectful there, and they did beat us, of course. So, flyer at I'll say the Etihad. Yeah, anyway. Heading beyond Ederson inside the opening 30 seconds, which very early goal, of course, about a minute. Something like that, a minute into the first half. From kickoff, opening 30 seconds, but striker Erling Haaland struck twice before the break to turn the game in City's favour, as he usually does. Wissa was then worryingly withdrawn in first half stoppage time. After a heavy change from Mateo Kovacic, he could possibly have been sent off. It didn't look great, the tackle. So really, he was quite lucky to stay on. Poor refereeing now, I thought, and VAR. Why they couldn't get involved, I don't know. But anyway, I can't moan too much. Still a great performance. But anyway, Thomas Frank made 2 changes to the side that lined up against Southampton in Brentford's final game before the international break. That was against Southampton. Anyway. Matthias Jensen, unavailable due to a calf injury, and Kevin Shardy were replaced by Keane Lewis Potter and Sepp Vandenberg as the West Londoners switched from 4-3-3 to 3-5-2. Deadline day signing Jaden Meghoma was among the substitutes. Straight from kick-off, Christopher Ayer's deep cross was headed back across goal by Lewis Potter. John Stones failed to clear from underneath the crossbar, and Wissa was perfectly placed to loop header into the net. Just 22 seconds were on the clock, making it the fastest goal scored in the Premier League this season. Yeah, brilliant. With the Etihad stunned into silence, the Bees went in search of a second. On 4 minutes, Rico Lewis made an important intervention to prevent Brian and Bomo, from getting a shot away from close range. Ederson then raced off his line to stop Wissa from having a clear sight goal after a superb combination between the Bees' front 2. Nathan Collins in space in the penalty area as a corner was swung in, turned the ball towards goal and forced Ederson into a smart stop low to his right. City, second best during the opening stages, began to grow into the game and scored an equaliser on 20 minutes. Kevin De Bruyne found Haaland with a short pass, and the Norwegian snapshot from the right of the area clipped Pinnock's heel and flew past Flecken. So, that was deflected, but it probably would have scored anyway. Probably would have gone in, no matter what. But anyway, on 26 minutes, Lewis played a pass inside to De Bruyne. The Belgian beat Wissa with a clever feint and flashed a low shot just wide of Flecken's left post on 25 yards. At the other end, Ayer's deep cross was headed towards goal by Ethan Pinnock, and Ederson tipped the ball over the bar. City took the lead just after the half-hour mark, and Haaland was on target again. The striker raced clear of Pinnock to latch on to Ederson's long ball over the top. waited for Flecken to advance and lifted the ball over the keeper and into the far corner. Very good finish as usual. I thought Pinnock should have done better with him. It was a sort of a long ball from the keeper, and really just outmuscled Pinnock. And I don't know. I thought he should have been stronger. If that's a slight moan, a slight whinge, Pinnock should have done better there. Yeah, so we just comment, hi all, United TV. Yeah, be up to you, Rich. And obviously, going into this, as I say, I think Pinnock should have done better. He was found wanting there. I know Haaland is a big guy and he's strong and got a little bit of a turn of pace as well. He's fairly quick for a big lad. So yeah, I feel Pinnock could have done better, but saying that, Haaland, superb, and what a finish. Can't moan or whinge about Flecken today. He actually was pretty good. I was going to. I thought he'd be really bad, but actually done really pretty well. So I can't really complain about him at all. And I'll be going into the ratings, and they'll be pretty good. I think most of our players, a lot of our players will be really good. So he will get a decent mark as well. But anyway, I'll carry on with this. Savinho then had two efforts in quick succession. The first blocked by Collins and the second well held by Flecken. Brentford's goal scorer, Wissa, was withdrawn in the first minute of stoppage time during a poor change from Kovacic that saw the midfielder showing a yellow card. Could have been a red, really, but anyway. In the final action of a frantic first half, Lewis Potter beat Walker with a dummy, and his curling effort was pushed away by Edison at his near post. The first big opening after the break fell to Brentford. A string of crisp passes allowed the Bees to beat City's press. Christian Norgard turned the ball around the corner for Bomo, who, racing towards goal, had substitute Kevin Shardy in space to his right. However, the Cameroon international opted to slide the ball into the path of Lewis Potter, who overhit his cross and the ball bounced out for a goal kick. So, poor option there. The wrong option, I'm afraid. But from Bomo, unfortunately. De Bruyne's delivery from the right was headed out for a corner by Vandenberg under pressure from Haaland before Savinho's rising effort flew over the bar. City continued to push forward wave after wave with Flecken at his acrobatic best to turn Jack Grealish's curling effort around the post and then tip Haaland's powerful first-time strike over the bar. Walker's dipping effort from 20 yards grazed the roof of the net with the Bees number one rooted to the spot. Guardiola then made a penetrating run before finding Savinho space inside the 6-yard box, but Flecken advanced quickly and smothered the Brazilian shot. Savinho, cutting in from the right, skipped between Lewis Potter and Damsgaard and curled narrowly wide of Flecken's right post. City swept the ball from right to left with Rodrigo and Grealish involved. Haaland, collecting the ball in the centre of the Bees box, lashed a shot onto the base of the post. The hosts immediately recycled with Grealish teeing up Haaland, and Collins made a trademark block to prevent his shot from finding the target. Flecken denied Haaland again moments later, diving to his left to palm to safety. Despite City's relentless pressure, Brentford could have snatched a point in stoppage time. Bomo, held up by Manuel Akanji on the right of on the edge of the box, teed up Yehor Yarmouk, but the substitute dragged wide of Edison's right post as the Bees left Manchester empty-handed. Yeah, it's poor shot by Yarmouk, I'm afraid. Not the best from him at all. Terrible shot. Well, here's the actual teams, of course. Man City, Edison, Walker, Stones, Diaz came on for him in the 84th. Kanji, Lewis, Guardiola came on for him at half-time. Kovacic, Rodrigo came on. He could have been off. Kovacic sent off anyway. So I still maintain that he could have been off. But there we go. You don't get nothing at City, do you? No decisions. Anyway, Savinho, and he's put our striker out, Wissa, of course, with that tackle. A terrible tackle.
So really, he wasn't punished enough, I don't think. Savino, De Bruyne, Gundogan, Grealish, Bernardo, 83rd minute. Came on for Grealish there. Bernardo Silva, of course, and Haaland. Subs not used: Ortega, Moreno, Doku, Nunez, Foden, McAtee. Brentford, they're our team, of course, the Bees. Flecken, Aya, Rawsleff came on for him in the 72nd minute. Vandenberg, Pinnock, Collins, Lewis Potter, Norgard, Janelt, Carvalho came on in the 72nd for him. Damsgaard, Yarmulke came on in the 84th for him. Wissa, Sade came on in the 46th for him. Of course, bad injury. Bomo, and subs not used: Valdemarson, me, Meg Homer, Konak and Trevitt. Frank left with mixed emotions after narrow loss. Thomas Frank believes Brentford's performance on Saturday was better than the Bees' display in November 2022 that saw his side beat Man City 2-1. Thing is, yeah, it was a better performance, but the other one we did actually get the result, which is what we could have done with. But there we go. It was a great display. I'd just like to have seen us come away with something that we deserved, but I'm afraid you don't always get what you deserve, I'm afraid. The Bees boss said 50% of me is very frustrated. We didn't get something out of the game. Yeah, exactly. 50% is extremely proud of the team, the players and the club. The performance today was overall much, much better than 2 years ago. The first 25 minutes we were close to world class. Not many teams come here and have more possession, shots on target, XG. Exactly. Second half they got a little bit more on top, but we stayed in the game and had 2 opportunities. The fans should be very proud. Yeah, we are. We are, mate. We definitely are. Yep. So, obviously I want to talk about Wissa in a minute, his injury, and just go into this. So that's the next game, of course, on Tuesday. Obviously, Leyton Orient at the G-Tech, Carabao Cup, 7:45. I'll go into all that tomorrow. There'll be a preview for that one tomorrow. And Spuds against Brentford, of course, the next one, next Saturday in the Premier. Saturday the 21st at 3:00. I'll actually be away. So, obviously, I will do a review for it, which will be probably Friday. Well, I'll be going away on Friday, this Friday, guys. Might do it Thursday instead. So it'll possibly be Thursday, actually, the actual preview. And the reaction will be while I'm away, so it'll probably possibly be on the Sunday when I might not be doing too much there where I'm going. So, yeah, it'll probably be Sunday. And anyway, I'll talk about, obviously, the result. As we know, the teams here, going to the teams, already discussed the actual game and the result. So it's obviously our lineup, but I'll go because I want to do obviously the ratings in a minute. But I'll just go into this first. Here we go. About Wissa, obviously injured. Brentford, Frank Wissa will be assessed. Brentford head coach Thomas Frank has given an update on Johan Wissa after the forward limped off just before half-time during the Bees' 2-1 defeat to Man City in the Premier League on Saturday. On the game itself, Frank added, the first 25 minutes we were close to world class. Not many teams come here and have more possession, shots on target, XG. So Brentford head coach Thomas Frank has given an update on Johan Wissa before the forward limped off just before half-time during the Bees' 2-1 defeat to Man City on Saturday. Wissa put the West Londoners ahead after just 22 seconds at the Etihad Stadium, but was later substituted after a change from City midfielder Mateo Kovacic. The striker has scored 3 goals in his first 4 Premier League games of the season, as well as providing 1 assist. Frank stated it could be a shorter one or it could be a longer one. I actually have no clue.
We need to assess him tomorrow. It was a reckless tackle, I thought, from Kovacic. Yeah, just going through the man, but from behind him. And how he didn't get sent off, who knows? Terrible. I know it's probably not a red card, but it's frustrating that it's led to an injury. I think it is, Thomas. I think it was a red. Why'd you say that? It was a red. Come on, mate. Come on, man. Just admit it. Be honest. It was a red. On the game itself, the Brentford head coach added 50% of me is very frustrated we didn't get something out of the game. 50% is extremely proud of the team, the players and the club. The performance today was overall much, much better than 2 years ago. Well, I said all this, obviously, earlier on. And, so I won't go into any more of that. But obviously the Wissa injury will be assessed. Hopefully it's not too bad. And obviously I'm going to go into this now. The ratings. We played, of course, well, it says 5-3-2. I think it was actually 3-5-2. But anyway, Flecken, I actually thought he was decent. I can't moan about him, can't complain this time. Weren't a lot he could do with the goals. I'm gonna give him a 7. He was pretty decent. No more than that. But 7, very good. And of course conceded 2, but there we go. He gets a 7. I thought was decent again, Christopher Ayer. He was substituted in the second half. Ross left came on, I don't know why. But anyway, Ayer, for me, I thought looked fairly solid. I'll give him a 7 as well. Collins, I thought, but he got yellow, but I thought he was pretty good again, really good, and made some important blocks and stuff at the back. Decent on the ball. I'll give him a 7 as well. Pinnock, decent apart from letting us down with not being strong enough against Haaland. So I would have given him a 7, but I'll not knock it down because of that. Not being strong enough to stop Haaland. It's poor. Right from a long kick by the goalie, route 1. So I'll give him a 6. Vandenberg, I'm not sure about him yet. I don't know if he's only had that was his first full game, I think, debut or something for us, although he did play in the League Cup as well. But still yet to see anything that I think's anything special yet. I'll give him a 5 anyway. Where should we go now? Yeah, the midfield. Damsgaard didn't do enough. I don't think he was in it this time as much. I'll still give him a 6. I don't think he was that bad either. But I'll give him a 6. Norgard, decent again. Really good. Pretty good. But, yeah, I'll give him a 7. Norgard. But he was pretty good. Lewis Potter was good, although he didn't have a finishing, lacked the finish, the final thing at the end of it. Give him a 7. Janelt was okay as well, done fairly well. I'll give him a 7. Although it was a great performance, nobody really, really stood out. Apart from Wissa, I think. He got the goal, of course. Bomo, I thought, done really well, although his final ball at the end of it sometimes was lacking. The final choice, the right option. So I'll give him a 7. But Wissa, man of the match for me. I'm giving him an 8. With the goal, of course, that was injured. So anyway, I'm giving him an 8. Shardy, the sub, he came on as a sub for Wissa, of course, 46 minute. Done okay, nothing special. Give him about 5. Me wasn't used. Konak wasn't used, or Trevitt. Rorsleff, of course, came on for Ayer. Still don't see it with this guy. Only going to give him about 3. Can't see what it is about him. But anyway, Valdemarson wasn't used. Yarmulke came on for Damsgaard. Done okay, despite a weak shot. Tiddly shot a goal. Nothing special. But I'll give him a 5. Meg Homer wasn't used. Carvalho, again,
didn't see enough of him. Supposed to have so much ability, as we know from Liverpool, on loan at Hull. He looked good there at times at Hull and whatever, but I still yet to really see it here yet. But I'll give him a 4. I don't think he can get any more than that. I'm sorry. But of course, for them, it's got to be. I thought Edison was brilliant again for them, City, and of course Haaland with the 2 goals. Yet again, magnificent. Of course, had that family bereavement. His uncle, I think it was his uncle, of course, passed away. Terrible. But it spurred him on even more, and he produced, another great game, great performance. Although I suppose he didn't show up as much in the second half. But then again, what does he need to? He's got the 2 goals, he's done the damage, and he's there to get goals. If he does nothing in the game, he generally scores still. So, yeah, amazing. They were 4-2-3-1, of course. Man City, Edison, Walker, Lewis, Akanji's, Stones. They got Butch, yellow card. Gundogan, Savinho, Kovacic should have been sent off. De Bruyne, Haaland, and Grealish, of course, as well. The subs they got to bring on, incredible. Foden, Rodri came on for Kovacic in the 45th. Doku, McAtee, Matthias, Nunez came on for Savinho, 92nd. Guardiola came on for Lewis in the 45th. Ortega, Bernardo Silva came on for Grealish in the 84th. Ruben Diaz came on for Stones in the 84th as well. So, yeah, as I say, definitely Haaland with man of the match for them. No brainer there. But, yeah, I think a fantastic performance. Amazing from the lads. And I hope we can actually continue this. I think we can. We got Leyton Orient next. Perfect time to come back and get a win. Hopefully progress in that, the League Cup. Obviously, the match has started, that Arsenal game now, the North London derby, Spuds and Arsenal. So we definitely want to go and watch that now. But, this was still a great display. And as I say, we've got Leyton Orient next. We should come back with a win there, progress. We got Spuds next. I think they are actually beatable, Spuds. I really do. And, I still won't underestimate them, but I still think they are beatable. I don't think they're that great. I just really don't. No disrespect to them. Been a great team, a giant team over the years, great history, as we know. But still haven't won enough, have they? They haven't won a Premier. I think we got a really good chance against them. I really had no hope against City, but I thought we were brilliant against City and should have come away with something. If we put that display on against Spuds, I think we can. I think we can come away with something. But obviously, I'll do the preview for that probably, as I say, Thursday. But obviously move on to Leyton Orient. I think we'll still have enough to beat them, even if this is out, which I think he probably will be. But we got enough there to come in, lots of Carvalho and everything to come in. Obviously, we've still got Lewis Potter, still got Bomo. We got others there, Shardy. There should still be enough to beat Leyton Orient. And I hope so. If we do foul there, I won't be happy. That's probably where I could go into a rant. If we lose to them, that will be a shocker for us if to go out of that. But anyway, guys, thanks to everyone that's been in here. Not many in the live chat. Rich was in here, of course, and Luca, briefly. They were both in here. But thanks to everyone that's been watching and supporting me, of course, as usual, and watching on playback or whatever. Please follow me down there, Mr. B for Life 182, Mr. B Hiver Football Chat, Mr. B Chats England Cricket, which be obviously cricket streams as well, because England are playing the decider today against Australia in the T20. So there'll be a reaction stream to that tomorrow on my cricket channel. And, obviously they won the other day. It was got it back to 1-1, the England men's T20 against the Aussies. So if they can win today, it'd be great. Win the decider and win the series 2-1, the T20, and then move on to the ODIs, of course, against Australia. But if they can win that, and also the women won, of course, beat Ireland yesterday in the T20. So I'll do a reaction to that as well. It's going to be a reaction to that, those two series of those women's and men's T20s and everything. So they'll be on tomorrow, as well as the Buzz, of course, my debate show. So that'll be around 5. The cricket ones be on earlier, probably around 12 or 1, something like that. But as I say, yeah, all that will be on the Buzz, as well as obviously the preview for Leyton Orient when we face them on Tuesday. But yeah, as I say, find me, Mr. B for Life 182. Mr. B Hiver Football Chat. Mr. B chats England cricket. So please keep giving me your support and everything. Keep smashing the likes and everything. Keep my subs going up. Be brilliant. On 110 at the moment. I like that to keep going up. Please keep subbing if you do like my content. You are enjoying it. I put out mostly it's all live. I think I've only done one recorded stream. I will do more of those actually this year. Well, yeah, towards the end of this year anyway. Not much of it left, but next year I'll probably do a lot more recording as well. It won't be all live. I've got to start trying to do the recording, but I'm happy. I love doing live streams. It's brilliant. Getting better. I got better at it. I'm still no pro. I'm still not amazing at it. I know that. I've still got a lot to learn still. But from when I started, a couple of years or so ago now, when I started, I've got a lot better. And it's definitely going up and brilliant. But anyway, guys, thanks to everyone for the time being until tomorrow when I'm back for more streams. I'm out of here. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.